Please welcome to the Explore Scientific stage, Mr. Ken Martz.
Hey everybody, Kent Martz here. Thanks, Paul, for that rousing introduction. It's much appreciated. Like I said, why don't you work on a Price is Right style till we can slip in every once in a while. He doesn't want to. I understand that. So anyway, today's episode is Learning the Stars. First Light Chronicles, Learning the Stars. You know, when you go out at night and look up in the sky, unless you live in really light polluted areas, which a lot of people do, you go out and even in medium and large cities, just not giant cities, you can see some stars. And those stars, you know, just look sort of random, but you start looking at them and they have patterns to them. And those patterns change with the season. And there's a way to learn those stars. And that's a great way to launch your career in astronomy, is to get out there and look up at night and notice those patterns and start figuring out what those patterns are. And the great way to do that is with a planosphere. A planosphere is the road map of the sky, right? If you want to go somewhere, you need a map. You got your smartphone, use an app that tells you the route to go. Same thing can happen. The planosphere is a paper analog computer, just like an app on your phone. There are apps on your phone you can use as well, but always having one of these, if your battery runs dead, your paper planosphere still shows what's up there. It shows the constellations, Messier objects. Messier objects. What are those, you ask? Messier objects are things on a list of 110 things. A Frenchman named Charles Messier, Messier. And if you grew up like I did, it was Charles Messier, but I finally figured out it was French and it became Messier. So, Charles Messier was a court astronomer in the 1700s for the French king, and he was looking for comets because at the time they believed comets were messengers that foretold change of rains. And, you know, if you know where a comet's coming before it causes the change, you can protect yourself. And so Charles Messier and his wife and an assistant started writing down this list of things that looked like comets but weren't, because they didn't move from night to night. That list in the 1960s and 70s became a great list for amateur astronomers to use. People found this list, started publicizing it, and it became a golden tool to use to learn the night sky. So a planosphere, and this is the Wiltirian multi-sided planosphere.
Mr. Kent.
Yeah, what you got, Paul?
So, Beatrice Hines.
Hi, Beatrice.
Says, hello, everyone. Kent and Paul. Harold Locke, he enjoyed the intro much more than you did.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you heard it before the show.
Once.
Whatever.
It was rousing.
It was rousing.
Rousing.
And remember, our Amazon Live, it's going to be pushed to 2:15 today. So we're going to go on the Amazon Live 2:15. Give Kent a little bit more time right now, because we also want to, it's almost the last day for the contest.
Talk about that contest. You know the specifics.
Yeah, well, let me run the video.
Oh, I forgot about the video.
How about that?
Run that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go.
Oh, no, that's a different commercial.
No, we don't have any beans.
Do you want to know more about exploring the night sky or connecting with nature? Are you interested in meteorology, microscopy, or inspiring the next generation of innovators? Each weekday at 2 p.m. Central, our team members and special guests are tackling topics like these on Explore Scientific's Amazon Live channel. We have a great time making this engaging content, and we want to make sure that we are reaching as many people as we can. With that in mind, we are having a giveaway for those that officially follow our channel. By submitting an entry form by April 1st, 2022, and following our channel on Amazon, it will help us track our outreach efforts and helps you easily navigate to our latest live stream offerings. All those who submit an entry form by April 1st, 2022 and meet the eligibility requirements will be entered into a drawing to win the following package of Explore Scientific gear: the First Light 80mm refractor telescope and IXOS 100 PMC8 go-to mount package, along with a USB power bank. Entries are being accepted through 11:59 p.m. on April 1st, 2022. Each entrant must be a follower of Explore Scientific's Amazon Live channel. Entrants must read and agree to and abide by the rules at the time of submission.
And there you go. Follow us on Amazon Live. Fill out the entry form, and off you go. Somebody's going to win some really cool stuff. We're trying to get our followers up, because the more followers we have, the higher we get ranked in the pantheon of Amazon Live. And we want to be up there in the upper tier. Requires a certain number of followers to get there. We need every follower we can get. You know, we're competing with makeup people who get thousands and thousands and thousands of followers, and all the influencers for cultural stuff. And I guess I'm an influencer for cultural astronomy. How about that? So anyway, we'd love for you to be a follower of us on Amazon Live. So anyway, we'll go into more detail, but the Planosphere is a great roadmap to find your way around the sky as the seasons change. And it simply sets the time and date. I've got a bigger one. We'll show it on Amazon Live here in a few minutes. So it's what, 1:51 now? We got a few minutes since we're going to start a little bit late.
We got 12 minutes.
Yeah, so we got a few minutes here. So I've got over here the Explore Scientific Essential Series, which is FCD1 glass, 102 millimeter telescope on an Exos 2 GT with PMC8 mount. All right, so let's talk about the mount a little bit. The mount is a 2-inch steel legs, heavy tripod. The system is rated, the PMC8 system is rated for 28 pounds of astrophotography gear, telescope, camera, guide scope, all that, with a visual, just using your eyeball, of 40 pounds of gear on the mount. The PMC8 system has micro stepper motors, not servo motors. The micro stepper motors transfer their energy from a pulley system using a belt. It is not a gear-to-gear system like the older Exos 2 GT system is. It's fully compatible with any planetarium program that can run ASCOM, so you can run it from your PC very easily and control where it goes. Like anything, there's things to learn, but it's the challenge of learning how to knit or play guitar or drive a car. There's skills to learn and all those things, and you can learn those skills pretty easily. We have great support. If you need information on anything you buy from Explore Scientific, you can go to our Explore Scientific store and go to our webpage. Go down to the bottom, because I can talk about this on this broadcast, and go to our support link and open a case file. Or you can go to our PMC8 users group, which is available. The link to it is available on our website as well in the mounts section of the website. So
David Samard.
Hey, David Samard.
He says he can't go on Amazon. I don't understand.
Well, tell us why not, David. That's interesting.
James Dugan says, "Good day, Kent and Explore Scientific team, and
Thank you, sir.
Everyone in the chat." Let's see here, Pekka. Howdy, Kent. Why don't you send me one of those as a test?
See if it works in Sweden.
Yeah, it works in Sweden.
Tyler's walking up. He's wearing shorts. What's up, Tyler?
What do you want, Tyler?
Howdy doodies.
He's not gonna. He doesn't have his makeup on. He's afraid to step in front of the camera today. Yeah.
He doesn't want to show us his little bitty wags.
Looking good in that light.
Thank you very much. How you like this color of shirt?
It's the shirt.
This is.
doing it.
You think it's the river shirt?
I think it's the habit shirt. It's that blue.
Yeah. You like this blue?
I like the blue.
Yeah.
I always like the blue.
So I don't know if these are on Amazon Live. These should be in the carousel, and you can buy these shirts in the carousel.
Not. I can add them in a minute.
Yeah, they'll be in the carousel on the Amazon Live. We're just sort of chit-chatting right now. The name of the program
You're going
today
to talk
is
to him, Tyler.
Learning
Either mic up
the
or
Stars.
walk in the screen. Thank you.
Tyler is not dressed appropriately for a live
Turn his head
broadcast.
out.
He's wearing
A competitor's shirt.
not a competitor shirt. Just it's a dealer shirt, and we don't want to show favoritism to any dealers, so we choose not to wear any dealer's shirt on our live broadcast because that would be showing favoritism to that dealer, and we don't want to do that.
Pekka, no. James Dugan's, where did it go? I'm looking for this comment. It moved on me.
Paul doesn't like moving comments.
David Samar said, Canada, Amazon, and can't find it live. So I put the link in the comments. So if you keep looking at the comments, you should be able to click on that link and find us.
There you
Even
go.
in Canada.
So if talking about finding us, we're in Springdale, Arkansas. If you've been seeing the news, we had a tornado go through town early this morning, about 4 o'clock, and my smartphone went off, and the city sent out text, but it was after the storm had passed. Luckily, the storm happened about 4 in the morning, as opposed to 9 o'clock in the morning, because it destroyed an elementary school and destroyed
just the gymnasium.
and severely it damaged the school. Looking at the pictures, they're not going to be in school in there for a while.
No.
Okay, but it didn't destroy but it heavily damaged the school, destroyed the gymnasium. There were some warehouses that got destroyed that would have had people in them that were effectively unoccupied when it happened.
Yeah, I got lucky there.
So we got very lucky that.
Let's see if
I think there's some injuries, but no deaths. So we did have
find a traffic camera, unfortunately.
Is there not one on 412?
No.
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't think there's ever been one on 412.
So, it happened in the middle of the night. Like I said, I heard it go off the morning and got up and looked at the app on my phone, a really good weather radar app that pulls the weather radar straight off the National Weather Service radars, and the storm was already passed when the alert went out. So it happened really quickly, and, it wasn't a predicted storm, and apparently it spun out real fast.
My mother and father live off of Lakeview.
Oh, yeah. So they're by the golf course.
Well, no, they're right behind the old Lone Star Steakhouse.
Oh, okay. La Huerta.
So, so it's the country club is right there.
Yeah, and they lost a bunch of trees.
Yeah, the country club got decimated.
And it was sort of skipping because Johnson, which is a little southwest of there, had some damage. They hit the country club and then skipped and just sort of skipped along, picking and choosing where it was going to go. Because, those things have a mind of their own. They like to choose where they go.
That they do.
Yes, they do. So anyway, but we did have a number of people reached out to us this morning asking, and we truly appreciate that concern. And, it just shows how the family that we've created, through our live broadcasts and through our customer service and over the years. And we truly appreciate
we were on the other side of town.
Yeah, it's across town from where the store is located. So
quite a bit, actually. Oh, wow.
What you got?
I think they have a little. Somebody's door camera got a bunch of lightning. I thought it was.
That didn't show the tornado.
I was like, what?
There'd probably be some ring tornado, with rings and other brands, Vivant or whatever it is that Snoop Dogg was selling.
I was just trying to find some photos. They've been in my face all morning on Facebook, and now all of a sudden I can't find one. Yay!
Which is
Facebook.
the way it goes. You can't find what you want. So, are you in your feed?
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're going to talk about eyepieces. We're going to talk about planospheres. We're going to talk about telescopes and mounts. We're going to talk about solar filters. We're going to talk about all sorts of stuff over on Amazon Live. You find one?
I found something.
Can't find one at the school? The warehouse? The Nilfisk warehouse?
No. Let's see. Hang on. Big screen.
It knocked over a cell phone tower.
Cell phone tower,
Took down a cell phone tower in the city of Johnson.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's high wind. What are you looking at? It looks like a.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. There it is. Box in a box.
Yeah, something like that.
What is that picture of? Is that the warehouse? I can't see it from here.
Give me just.
Oh, it looks like drone footage. So
yes, it's drone footage.
There's a friend of ours, a friend of the company. He works. He's a photographer for the Weather Channel, and Charles happened to be in Louisiana and Mississippi to cover the forecast tornadoes down there.
There it is.
And he left. Yeah, he left. He left Springdale yesterday morning to go to Louisiana and Mississippi, and a tornado hit a couple hundred yards from his house.
His wife down here was where my house was going to be. I almost moved into that one.
So his wife,
look at that,
jumped up and got out and shot video with the cameras he had left behind, and got video for the Weather Channel. Wow. So he literally had damage within like a quarter mile of his house.
So far, there's the
radio tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, no
Or
one
cell
has been
phone tower.
reported a fatality.
Yeah, I think last thing I saw, it's like 7 or 9 injuries. We were extremely lucky. So
7 is what
anyway,
I saw.
it's 2:00, and
We still got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I'm just fascinated by this drone footage.
You know, we have an Explore page called Explore Weather that people post pictures and have some weather discussions on. So if you want to go to the Facebook page Explore Weather,
I think this was done by my one of my buddies.
yeah, you can go to the Explore Weather page, and yeah, so I'm seeing that from 20 feet away, so hard to see, but
I
you know, clear, either straight line winds or small tornado, one or the other.
It was small tornado.
Yeah, has the weather service
No,
from Tulsa
but
showed up and verified?
It wasn't straight line winds because if it was, the damage been wider at the golf course. Remember,
and if
there's just like a 500-foot space of trees.
And if it was a microburst, it would be like a splatter going out in every direction,
yeah,
and it's not. So probably was a tornado, but you know, on the radar, it didn't look like much. You know, when 4 in the morning,
probably
when
this
the
little F3 or F4.
F1, it's going to be a little one, F1.
It was pretty strong.
You know,
Wow.
think about it as big open buildings like gyms and warehouses.
Yeah,
A window breaks or a door pops open, and it just blows it up from the inside like a big old balloon.
well, that one
They
collapsed.
come apart. Yeah, they come apart and start bending some metal, and then it gives, and off it goes. Is that the same video looped, or
No, it's still going.
so I got somebody flying a drone down the whole path?
This right here is right off 71 or the old Thompson.
71 business. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Anyway,
Paul's over there eating raspberries and blueberries and broccoli
Blueberries.
mixed together in
I'm
a
not
weird,
eating the broccoli.
weird concoction. Mixes
I
his
don't
broccoli
want-
with
I don't want the
blueberries and
broccoli.
raspberries. It looks
No,
very.
I've got a little divider between it.
It looks very intriguing. And cucumbers. There's some cucumbers in it too.
And a carrot.
And carrots. There's no more carrots. You only had 2 carrots when I was over there. Those are gone. So anyway,
They are now because I'm chewing on it.
because he's chewing on them. So anyway, gonna have a good time over on Facebook Live here or Amazon Live here in a little while. Any other comments there to give shout outs to our viewers?
Tons.
So
Actually.
so when does the contest end? Today? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. The 31st of March. Okay.
Did we check and see if the ES weather station is still on the roof of the building?
Yeah, it's up there. We're getting ready to put up the new 7-in-1 up there as well. We're gonna have 2 other
Oh, yeah?
stations up there. Yep. I
Um,
think we have to get a couple of days for it to dry out a little bit and be nice weather and not super windy.
yeah.
Because being 25 feet off the ground in a high wind is just not fun if you get blown off the roof.
Well, it's not fun for anyone. I don't.
It's not real fun getting up there either because it's not the easiest thing in the world. Using the forklift and a basket and then having to climb over a wall. Very scary looking to watch them do it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and shut down. We'll see you in about 9 minutes or 11 minutes. By the time we shut down, it'll be 10 minutes over on Amazon Live. Go to Amazon.com and or follow the link to our live program, and we'll be having some fun conversations there about learning the stars. For my cohort here in the studio, Paul Newton, the disembodied voice,
At least I'm disembodied.
and the
now.
guy that keeps the Amazon site up and running. Amazon guy, Noah Menard. I'm Kent Morris with Explore Scientific. See you in a little bit, friends. Thanks for spending some time with us today. Bye-bye.